It's been almost 3 years since the So Ill Roller Girls have had any type of public event until January, when they held an open gender scrimmage.
3 enters the pack. Now he will be on his scoring round.
League co-president Elizabeth Cook, whose derby name is Dread Pirate Robyn, says the pandemic took a heavy toll on the team.
We decreased in numbers pretty significantly. We had quite a few people that decided that was their timeline to retire. Derby definitely takes a toll on your body. And just being at home all the time made it difficult to want to come out and spend 3 hours every Tuesday night practicing.
Rolling Thunder for yellow team and Gorilla to Kill for black.
Even though the team wasn't able to bond on the track, they found other ways to connect as a pack.
It also showed us how close to each other we were. There was a lot of communication despite not having practice. We all really missed each other and missed this building. Coming back here for our first few practices back felt like coming home. It was just a big family reunion and so much fun.
3 enters the pack.
With fewer members on the roster, the team set out to recruit new members ahead of public events.
We're all so excited. We've been trying to pump this up on social media. We've been just going over the lists of this is what we used to do. We do have a few skaters from neighboring leagues who this is their very first game ever. So they've been preparing since pre-pandemic to skate, and then of course there were no games for a few years, so this is their debut game.
Cook says team members are located all over Southern Illinois and beyond.
We are from a little bit of everywhere, everything from Harrisburg, McLeansboro, Murfreesboro. We have a couple of skaters that come up from Paducah, so we have just a little bit of everywhere. We have some sister skaters that are from the Cape Girardeau team that join us a lot, some sister skaters from the Evansville team, so a little bit of everywhere, some that come down from Springfield for every game, so all over the place.
Ramey Hart, also known as Diana Slamma, started competing a few years ago and is a captain of the Cape Girardeau roller derby team, but is always invited to visit Marion when the So Ill Roller Girls have an event.
I like the getting together with all of your friends, and everybody is always so great. We have a lot of fun, and even though we're on opposing teams, then we still like having fun and being together and raising money for charity.
After many months of COVID-19 forcing the team to sit in the penalty box, they finally got the chance to lace up their quad skates for practice.
We've been training for a little less than a year now. So we've been back on skates, sometimes only one Tuesday a month, but most Tuesdays for the last year we've been back in the building. So we've been working on getting our conditioning back up.
Even with months of practice, injury is always a concern in this contact sport. Cook says it doesn't matter if it's a Women's Flat Track Derby Association sanctioned bout or a friendly scrimmage, they always have medics on hand.
Before the first pair of skates gets laced up, the medic checks in and makes sure everybody's here. So safety is our number one priority during games, even more than scoring points or winning. Number 2 priority, having fun is our number 1 priority.
Cook says some of the new skaters are a little nervous during their first public scrimmage.
We've all heard tales that a couple of our skaters hit really, really hard, and that is the truth. We have some skaters with a lot of years of experience that I don't personally want to be hit by, and I'm the one who trained them how to skate, and now I want nothing to do with being hit by them, which is why I coach instead of skating.
As a coach, Cook says there's not a lot of requirements to roller derby.
Tenacity. You have to want to stick with it even when your legs feel like jelly after a practice. But that's it. You don't have to know how to skate. We're recruiting right now for anyone that is an adult and wants to play. Those are the requirements. You just have to show up for a practice. We teach you how to skate. I've had skaters that have gone from couldn't make an entire lap around the track to bout ready in under a year. So it does not require any kind of skating skill for sure.
The team is always scouting for new members every chance they get.
Some of us just saw people that looked like they would enjoy roller derby, because even though there's not a type, there is a type. We're all very different people, but there are people that we feel like need a place to go and have a release.
Hart says on top of all the fun and helping community organizations, roller derby can be therapeutic.
It's it's a great way to kind of let off some steam and just give back to the community. So I really like that, and just so many friends you make along the way.
Cook is also a licensed therapist and agrees with Hart on the benefits of roller derby.
I feel like I use that license a lot more just as a coach and on skates, and I feel like I personally need a lot less mental health work if I am able to skate it out. And that's really something that a lot of skaters feel, is that derby is our therapy.
For In Focus, I'm Benjy Jeffords.